stranger. First of all, you heard the way he switched up his flow and his voice? What's good, y'all? Back at it again with another reaction. I really want to get into this one because Deno is personally one of my favorite UK artists. Regardless of genre, Deno is so talented. He's done so many different sounds and he's given us so many different sides of him that at this point, I just want to hear what he sounds like on a daily Duppy, which is a very punchline and wordplay oriented platform. And I suspect that the edits are going to do the majority of the work for me. So I don't want to hold y'all too much longer. Let's get it.
It's like I'm trying to see everybody win, but nobody don't want to see me win. Drop top while I've been screaming. Looks like first I gotta fight demons. Coming from the top, stopping from ceilings. The niggas don't want to see.
First of all, I feel like Deno is one of those artists who has like perfected this singing rapping style. And he always gives you something so real too.
It's like I'm trying to see everybody win, but nobody don't want to see me win. Drop top while I've been screaming. Looks like first I gotta fight demons. Coming from the top, stopping from ceilings. The niggas don't want to see eating. Listen to the course they've been reading. Everything changes when you see paper. The biggest hater and even a stranger.
First of all, you heard the way he switched up his flow and his voice?
Coming from the top, stopping from ceilings. The niggas don't want to see eating. Listen to the course they've been reading. Everything changes when you see paper. The biggest hater and even a stranger. Like in my pictures, but I see danger. Too gazy, got me scared to a day, cause makes me wanna just. They've been reading. Everything changes when you see paper. The biggest hater and even a stranger. Like in my pictures, but I see danger. Too gazy, got me scared to a day, cause makes me wanna just go on hiatus. One day you can say, yo, what you telling me? Next day you can see a whole nother energy. One day you can say, yo, what you telling me? Put two eyes on your friend or your enemy. Hoodie on fully when I'm with.
First of all, I don't know what Deno has been through, because he always has a new story or a new set of experiences to articulate in his music. And just the way that he doesn't sound like he's over-performing it, you could tell these are things that he's really kind of dealt with in his young 18 years now of life. You know what I mean?
They've been reading. Everything changes when you see paper. The biggest hater and even a stranger. Like in my pictures, but I see danger. Too gazy, got me scared to a day, cause makes me wanna just go on hiatus. One day you can say, yo, what you telling me? Next day you can see a whole nother energy. One day you can say, yo, what you telling me? Put two eyes on your friend or your enemy. Hoodie on fully when I'm wearing a goose. Got bass so I.
Oh, let me just do it again. Hold on.
Can say, yo, what you telling me? Next day you can see a whole nother energy. One day you can say, yo, what you telling me? Put two eyes on your friend or your enemy. Hoodie on.
Yeah, so if I interpreted that correctly, he's essentially saying like pay more attention to your friends because those are the people who are gonna snake you. You know, with your enemies, you already know where their heart is at. So.
When I'm wearing a goose, got bass so I had to switch to a moose. Too many eyes so I had to deduce. Too many eyes so I had to reduce. Switch to a moose. Friend.
Deuce to.
Know your enemy. Hoodie on fully when I'm wearing a goose. Got bass so I had to switch to a moose. Too many eyes so I had to deduce. Too many eyes so I had to reduce. Make it to the top, that's all that I wanted. Ain't even made it, if I'm being honest. Hectic lifestyle, nothing is a promise. Been too kind, you can take it how you want it. Only 17 and I mash up the game. I'm here for the bread and the love, not the fame. She claims that she's been saying no to the D, but still I be hearing she screaming my name. Fuck your respect and fuck with your. Ain't even made it, if I'm being honest. Hectic lifestyle, nothing is a promise. Been too kind, you can take it how you want it. Only 17 and I mash up the game. I'm here for the bread and the love, not the fame. She claims that she's been saying no to the D, but still I be hearing she screaming my name. Fuck your respect and fuck with your games. Doing done shit for yourself, but you're hating. Rude boy, better go act for your wage. Go check my status, I don't need your ratings. Voice of the youth, so we got a speaker. Play a bit of Dave, but Huss through the speaker. J Huss, I said it before. Big Bunda, she in a Bundesliga.
The way I've been roasting, I think I need a diva. Big Bunda, she in the Bundesliga.
Fuck your games. Doing done shit for yourself, but you're hating. Rude boy,
That was hard.
Go act for your wage. Go check my status, I don't need your ratings. Voice of the youth, so we got a speaker. Play a bit of Dave, Huss through the speaker. J Huss done said it before. Big bunda, she in her Bundesliga. That's another check, that's another keeper. Mom's called Roma, her son's a leader. Guess I'm a Roman, bit of a spokesman. Young general, call me Julius Caesar. The young G can never get done over. I'm too clued up while you're hungover. I got my moves up, why'd you think I blew up? And if you're talking lows, get slumped over. And sometimes I feel like a...
Whoa, hold on. First of all, I hear his voice is changing. Second of all, that edit was different. They haven't been doing like the standard edits on every single video. It feels like their most recent daily Duppies, they've been actually experimenting on like individual levels.
Julius Caesar, the young G can never get done over. I'm too clued up while you're hungover. I got my moves up, why'd you think I blew up? And if
look what they're about to do with his hands.
Slumped over. And sometimes I feel like a prick. How did I spend 5 bags on drip? Everyone's saying, who the hell is this kid? Oh my bad, I get a hell of a kick. Still kicking for my kids, the Fresh Prince is gonna leave MJ.
He just goes back and forth between them so easily, yo.
Hungover, I got my moves up, why'd you think I blew up? And if you're talking lows, get slumped over. And sometimes I feel like a prick. How did I spend 5 bags on drip? Everyone's saying...
I'm not gonna lie, it sounds kind of weird hearing his voice like regular and not singing rapping. I don't know why, but it sounds a little bit weird. In a good way, like I'm not used to it, it caught me off guard.
Over, and sometimes I feel like a prick. How did I spend 5 bags on drip? Everyone's saying, who the hell is this kid? Oh my bad, I get a hell of a kick. Still kicking for my kids, the Fresh Prince is gonna leave M's in his will. And that's real shit. Have a lady who be looking like
M's, Will Smith, Fresh Prince.
Bags on drip. Everyone's saying, who the hell is this kid? Oh my bad, I get a hell of a kick. Still kicking for my kids, the Fresh Prince is gonna leave M's in his will. And that's real shit. Have a lady who be looking like Georgia, whipping in a Porsche. That's Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Maybe cinematic coming.
This is clever. I feel like he waited a little bit towards the end to give like the heavy Daily Duppy wordplay.
Kick. Still kicking for my kids, the Fresh Prince is gonna leave M's in his will. And that's real shit. Have a lady who be looking like Georgia, whipping in a Porsche. That's Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Maybe cinematic coming like Brad Pitt. Strike 3 times, I just got a hat trick. Strike 4 times, got another tactic. Duppy rhythm daily, that's a mad thing. The way that I'm hustling, it is so damaging. Racks in the middle, the way I be patterning. Got things cool and hit up my management. Not a relationship, it's an entanglement. Got some love.
Yo, why did he come with this in the beginning?
Strike 3 times, I just got a hat trick. Strike 4 times, got another tactic. Duppy rhythm daily, that's a mad thing. The way that I'm hustling, it is so damaging. Racks in the middle, the way I be patterning. Got things cool and hit up my management. Not a relationship, it's an entanglement. Got some loved ones waiting on me, placing my heart and their state.
I don't know if it was on purpose or not, but the fact that he referenced Will Smith earlier and he kind of brought it back indirectly, I might be overthinking it, but it made sense, you know?
In the middle, the way I be patterning. Got things cool and hit up my management. Not a relationship, it's an entanglement. Got some loved ones waiting on me, placing my heart and they're staying for free. Got some loved ones staying with me. Still pray for yourself if you're praying for me. It's like I'm trying to see everybody win, but no.
Ooh, he said, still pray for yourself if you're praying for me. Then he goes right into saying, he's like, I want to see everybody else win. So it's like he's saying he's always thinking about other people's well-being along with his own.
Got some loved ones waiting on me, placing my heart and they're staying for free. Got some loved ones staying with me. Still pray for yourself if you're praying for me. It's like I'm trying to see everybody win, but nobody don't wanna see me win. Drop top what I've been dreaming. Looks like first I gotta fight demons. Coming from the top, dropping from ceilings. Little niggas don't wanna see eating. Listen to the quotes that you've been reading. Listen to the quotes that you've been preaching.
This was strong. This was strong. And I guess he recorded this before he turned 18. Got a project coming? Okay. So in this channel we hold the vowels, that means we're gonna get straight into it. I'm not gonna lie, this final score has me feeling a little bit conflicted, but when I really look at the numbers it makes sense. This one gets an 8.75, it falls just short of getting a 9. So from the top, when it comes to flows, Deno is in his own league. He has this way of using the singing, rapping thing to his advantage, and he's one of the only people who I really associate that sound with specifically. And the way that he's able to go back and forth between the different flows with and without singing, it's like come on. What I will say is that from all the songs that I've heard from Deno, this one didn't really wow me when it comes to flows. I do have to put some respect on his name because he just has something, like I said, I can't really give to that many other artists, honestly. Beat, this one didn't really wow me, but it did complement what it was he did on the song really well. The beat itself isn't the majority of the replay value here, which I'll get into a little bit later. I do think that this one might have slapped a little bit harder on maybe one of the beats that I would probably associate with his sound. You know, the sounds that have a little bit more sentiment to it. This one just kind of sounded like a regular, I don't want to say trap, but I feel like I can hear somebody like Pot of Paper on this one. I don't know who else, but I feel like somebody like Pot of Paper matches it pretty well. This one didn't really feel like Deno, but I still do like it for him because he did a really good job on it overall. I would say this is probably one of his best lyrical displays in terms of using wordplay and having these schemes. Like I mentioned during the reaction, he had that Will Smith scheme and then he kind of brought back Will Smith again a little bit afterwards. It might be a little bit of a reach, but the fact that he did it, it still works out. I wish that he brought that from the very beginning and kept it consistent all the way through. And it also stays really consistent with what Daily Duppy is supposed to be. Daily Duppy is the punchline, metaphor, lyricism platform. So he really did stay true to that. I think the thing with Deno is that he really does put the effort into staying authentic. You can hear that he's not trying to force any particular bars. He's not really trying to force lovey-dovey bars. He's not trying to force road bars. He's really giving you his real, authentic, genuine experiences. And with that means that you're only really gonna have but so much to say sometimes. But I do respect the fact that he does find ways to talk about his story and his upbringing, the things that he's experienced while achieving fame and success. His next up is probably the closest to really giving some real personal stories. Also his Fire in the Booth, if I recall correctly. But other than that, I kind of feel like he gives hints, but I would like to hear him touch a little bit more on like the experiences specific to him and not kind of giving them this really generic feeling. Because of Deno's voice, because of the way he switches things up, and because the beat complemented it so well, I would play this again, especially as a song just to have running in the background. So I do want to give it a 9 for the replay value. And lastly, because of all the songs that I have heard from Deno so far and some of his collaborations, for example his one with OFB, I want to hear what he would sound like on a song with a more kind of gritty street artist. I feel like him and T Zandos would work really well together, especially hearing how T Zandos sounds on a song with iSong and even iSong and Deno as well. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Who are some artists you want to hear Deno collab with? Do you think anything I said holds merit? Do you think I missed the mark? Let me know what you think. I got some more reactions coming for y'all, but until next time, peace.